Hi, this here is Glenn Davis from Lenexa, Kansas, and sometimes I'm known as the Luther from Lenexa. That's right. Excuse me, I'm a guitar Luther. I, short time ago, made this guitar all by myself. Well, it's not like I made it from scratch or anything. I didn't walk into a forest with a penknife and come out with a guitar. I start with some basic guitar parts. For example, in this guitar, I started with a Martin 000 Junior guitar that I bought from a music store, but I brought it home, and when I got it home, I put this pick plate on all by myself, so that's why I call myself a Luther now. But we're not going to spend much time on me being a Luther. I'm going to show you how to play primarily the solo from Sweet Sweet Smile by the Carpenters, and I'm going to do it one lick at a time. That they play over each chord. Tony Peluso would have played that, a great guitar player. And that's why I'm going to go over the chords to this song also, so you can make sure you're playing over the right chords. Of course, it's a regular D progression, sometimes called an oldies progression or a bubblegum progression. There's a million names for this, and it's real common. The useful part of this lesson might not just be playing this solo, but it'll give you a lot of good licks that you can fit in over the same chords for any time you have this progression, which was used on about 5 million songs. So let's start out. Here's the chords. You hit the D 4 times, 4 beats, a B minor for 4 beats, a G for 2 beats, A for 2 beats, and then a D for 4 beats again, and then it repeats themselves. And I'll play that for you real quick here. And after that, though, it does go in the chorus. And there it does a B minor for 8 beats, and a G for 4 beats, and an A for 4 beats. And of course, it does that twice also. So it sounds something like this. Let me see. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to know that you love me and that you need me and you'll always be there. I want to know that you care, and I gotta feel your arms around me, and that you need me, and you'll always be there. I want to know that you care, and then it goes into the solo like that. And that was the first lick to the solo that I'm going to show you. But before I do this, I've heard a lot of people say that this solo is so simple that any knucklehead with a guitar could play it. And I feel that, well, I guess I'm just the person to prove that to you. So here we go. The first lick, of course, is over the D chord, and it goes like this. You start on the 10th fret G string, hammer to the 11th, down to the E string, and on the whatever it is there, the 10th fret, then the 12th on the B string, 10th on the B, and back up to the G 11th, and you gotta stretch it back and forth a little there, and then it ends with where I'm hammering from the 7th to the 9th, and then end it on the D string, and then end it on the G string on the 7th. So altogether it's. That's the first lick, and real slow for you. Alright, now we move on to the B, and over that chord it gets played. Let's see. We start, and most of this is in this position on the neck. You're just going back and forth between the 7th and 9th fret. There's a couple times we hit an 8th fret or a 10th fret, but it's almost all on the 7th and 9th. So the second lick goes like And that's it for the B. So what I did there, started on the 7th, hammer to the 9th on the D, again 7th to 9th with a hammer on the G string, but this time I stretch it. So it's, and hold it up there, go down, hit the E string on the 7th fret, come back up and hit the G again, and then pull it back down. And then, so that's the second lick. That's what's played over to B minor. It's, together they sound like this. I like that sort of. Now next we go to the 2 beats of the G and 2 beats on the A. I'm going to call that the slide. What happens there is you're already playing up around here, so start again with a hammer on the D string from the 7th to the 9th, and then hit the B string on the 8th fret, and then hit the G and the E string on the 7th. And then do the same thing, slide up on the D string to the 11th fret, go to the 10th on the B, and then the G and the E again, but this time on the 9th fret. So that sounds like. And then we're back to the D chord again. And that starts, there's actually 2 licks total that are played on this one, because remember we end with 4 beats, and then there's 4 beats again when we start again. So it ends, I'll do it after the slide here. Whoops, excuse me. So that's the next lick on the first part of the D. It's hitting here on the 10th fret, go back to the 7th and 9th and get on the G. And then we hit this one again on the 7th, stretch it on the 9th, so that's all that was. Now we got the next 4 beats also on the G string. This time we don't start on the 7th, we start on the 9th and just stretch it and go. And then we go back to the 10th fret. And that's all there is, because we're going to come up here next, but that'll be on the B minor again. So the whole thing afterwards, when we put those 2 licks together, after we go. That's the whole thing. Again, it's just over these D and G string with the 1 E string on the 7th is all we did there. And now we're ready to go. We've played both licks from the D. We go back up to the B minor, and there it goes. Let me see, we ended there. And sort of, you gotta give it a little flavor there by shaking a little bit. Let me start from here. So what I did there was I start here and go from the D string down to the E string, and then finish with hammer on the D string and end on the G string again. So let me put that last one together again. Now I can't even do it from there. Try again here. Let me start from the lick before it so I can think what's coming. And then I put in 2 of these hammers just from here to here and back to that one that you've already done before. So that's the whole thing up to there. And then I end it by hitting the D, because you know we just played the G and the A, so I'm back to D, hit that, and to end it, hit the 14th fret of the E string twice, and then once on the 13th, once on the 12th, once on the 10th, and then the 10th to the 12th on the B, and then hammer from the 9th to the 10th. Sounds like. So here's the whole thing. I'm going to play it slow, try and get through it twice so you can play along with it if you want to. I'll do it another time. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. And I have a lot of other videos out there on my YouTube channel if you can find it. It's under Pickin' Blues Glenn Davis. Good luck with that. I hope you enjoyed this and have a great day.